Hello, what's up, my good people? I hope that you're doing well. So I'm back again with this very critical topic about how to be grateful when receiving and even when giving. So in my topic today, I'm going to talk about how to be grateful, but how to be grateful for the most important people in our lives. There are so many people who are important in our lives, and if I start with those who are so important in our life, one is those that give us shelters, give us food, and give us a place to stay. Give us shelters, give us food, and clothes to put on. These are number one people who are most important to us. But the very, very important people to us are those that guide us spiritually and show us the ways of life. I know by now you understand my direction. Where I'm heading to, like to say, what's my point? You see, so gratitude or being grateful or being thankful by showing or by just saying is something so very, very important. If someone just tell you thank you, it brings a light in your life, it brings a light in your heart, and for once you're also happy. Yeah, so I once said in one of my videos that the way to be happy is to make someone else happy, because if you give a kid a sweet, they will smile and they say thank you. When they smile, that smile will pop up like a light, like the rising sun, and then it will come to you. It will come inside your heart, and you will be completely fulfilled and happy that you did that. You know what I'm saying? So I thought about it. We're always thankful. We're taught all these virtues that you should be kind, thankful, and all that. And what about these people that brings us up? What about our mentors? What about our parents, our foster parents? With children, home teachers, and counselors. How do we thank them? So today I'm gonna pick on one person. This is the parent. Be it foster parent, be it just your uncle. That's a parent because they provide for you. They know where you're sleeping tonight. They know how your clothes are gonna get washed. They know what you're gonna eat. You see, that's a parent. They forgive at most of the time, and not just at the times. They're always there for you. They advise you. They guide you in the right way, in the right direction, and they teach you also the ways of life. So these are people that deserve our thank you. But I want to tell you something. I've heard of so many artists, so many YouTubers, so many stars. I don't know, man. They're countless. You can't count, man. They buy their parents' vehicle and they go. They go public. They show it off. I just want to say to them. I know some musicians who bought their parents' vehicles, bought their parents' houses, give their parents something. It doesn't matter. But I want to tell you something. The only way to pay your parent is by doing the same thing he or she did when you were young. I don't know how to explain this. I was just recently explaining this to my friend. And then luckily, a woman passed by. She was selling some bananas, tomatoes, and potatoes. And I said to my friend, now this is a parent. She's doing this to make sure that her family survives. Her family is not chased out of the house because of mortgage. Her family gets food. Let's go out borrowing for food. Her family is healthy. When they're sick, she can be able to take her family to hospital. So this is what the parents do. You can't give a parent who's been walking on the sun with bananas and tomatoes and potatoes around the market a car to think that you paid them for what they've done for you. No, I disagree, completely disagree. But if you give birth to a son and you raise that son to grow up to be a man as gentleman as you have completely paid your parent, because you did the same thing that did to you the same to another person. This is how I believe it feels to pay our parents. It feels to pay our parents by also creating a family, having a family of our own, taking care of them in the way that we were raised, raising them up, giving the advices that they need to grow up and be great people as we have become. I believe This is the only thing, the only way that we are able to pay our parents fully. Because if you buy your parent a car, you don't give birth, you don't have a baby, your parents still don't feel like good. Let me ask you a question. I know you might be young, you might be old, you must be old enough to get married, to have a baby. But then let me just ask you a question. How do you feel if you're holding your grandchild like this? You're holding your grandchild like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you understand me. You're holding your grandchild like this. It's happiness. It brings you that life. You feel like what you did go on waste. You feel like your son didn't let you down. But if you're driving a car, let me tell you something. If you have your dream car, I was just reading a book recently, and they say that if you have your dream car, it'll just be for 1 week that you always go everywhere with this car. But then after 1 week, you'll just be parked outside at the parking lot, and you'll even forget about it. And it's been your dream car ever since you're young. But you see, when you bring another life into this life, you're making the parent who brought you up feel good. Even if this parent is not on earth, but they feel appreciated up in heaven. You see, they're smiling. You can feel the smile. You can feel they're happy with you. So guys, I'm not asking you to go get married. Ladies, I'm not asking you to go get pregnant. But I'm telling you that there's the best way to pay someone for what they did for you. But I'm not also asking you to make an eye for an eye. No. I'm only asking you that when the time comes, when the right time comes, think of how you're going to pay your parents, whether they're still alive or not. Whether you're a single parent or not a single parent. I don't know if you understand this. If this is a single parent, you don't have to also be a single parent. You don't have to also be by yourself saying, I'm not going to get married because my parent was single. No. Because you're a child you were raised, you also have to raise a child to show that you're grateful for the fact that you were raised, despite everything. Because I'm telling you, the truth be told, no one on this earth. Actually, let me start with this. Those who are successful, those who are the successful people, none of them doesn't go through challenge. None of them doesn't go through stress. But if there's nothing like stress, there's nothing like challenge, what would life be? I don't know if you understand me, but the truth be told, everyone is going through pressure at any time. But it's the pressure that brings out the true us. I mean, the pressure that brings out the best in you. Trust me, if we are given this house to build, and you're given like 7 days, I mean, the truth be told, and nobody's checking on you to find out how far you've gone with the building, with the construction. Trust me, you will do nothing. 7 days will pass by, you'll have done nothing. But if you have pressure, you can finish this job within 1 day. Okay, this is okay. That 1 day is too much. Within 5 days, I'm telling you, because our boss is coming. What am I supposed to do? You see? Okay, so our next topic will be to be your own boss, to be employed. Which is the best? Our topic today was, how do we appreciate our parents? How do we make our parents fully? How do we pay our parents fully? Because the truth be told, everything you're being raised, this is a debt, and for you to pay it, you have to raise up somebody else. You have to give life to somebody, give education to somebody, give intelligence to somebody that you are given. You have also to give it back. I don't know if you understand me, because life is a give and take thing. You can't hold everything all for yourself. You can't hold the happiness you're giving to yourself. You can't hold the success you're giving to yourself. You can't hold the intelligence that you're given inside you and buried there. No, it has to grow. It has to go from generation to generation. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you so much for your time and for watching. And if you feel that I am wrong, I don't disagree. If you feel that there's also another way that we can pay our parents, I don't disagree. I agree. You can write them down on the comment. And if you feel that you have another point, also you can add on top that our fans and our friends and families can also go through this and learn it. Why not? Come on, just go put it on and let's see what we can do about it. Otherwise, thank you so much, guys. And I told you, Our next topic will be to start your business or to be employed. I mean, to be self-employed or to be employed. To be an employer or to be an employee. Which is the best? Which one has less stress? Which one has less? I don't know if you understand this. But someone said that when we go to start our own business, we want to make more money, we want to spend less, we want to spend more. And in the long run, you realize at times you were spending more than you want to plan it, or that you had once planned. But then this is life. So we'll talk more about this. I'll see you in the next video. Otherwise, kindly, if your parents paid you by raising you well, do not fail to give another person this chance, raise them well, that we can have a brighter future tomorrow. Otherwise, thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you, and may God bless you. Cheers.